Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com. This is Luke Smith. I'm excited to bring you another property. I've got another 4-acre property, Cochise County, Arizona. I've sold more than 100 of these things in the last 2 years, maybe 150 of them or something. And people buy them because the zoning's so easy. It's easy to roll up in your RV and go for it, start building what you want to build without inspectors coming and telling you what you can and can't do. Yeah, you got to do some paperwork, you got to pay some fees, but the building fee is like $157 or something. Don't quote me on it. They'll probably change it by the time you get there. But yeah, $25 RV permit, so you can live in your RV on the property. Um, it's got a time limit to it, but I think it's 3 years. I mean, there's a lot of different really easy rules and regulations here that just almost negate the whole bureaucracy of developing vacant land. So if you're looking for an easy place to go develop some vacant land, build a cabin, build a homestead, build some legacy for your family. I mean, this is a cheap, easy one to go do it on. It's in southern Arizona. It's in Cochise County. It's southeasternmost county in Arizona. And the regulation is just really easy. So let's go take a look at this property and see if it gets your interest. So I'm on RuralVacantLand.com. I'm asking $14.99 for this. I've got a couple of them up for sale right now. There's one north of it and one south of it. So they're 4 acres each. Theoretically, you could buy all three of them and have 12 acres if no one else grabs one of the other ones before you figure it out. But I'm just doing the maps. I just made this map like 2 minutes ago, just before I started this video. So I just got this map together. It's an interactive map. I'm always proud of my maps, right? I'm a geography buff. So we've got the road over here to the west of the property. This was originally 40 acres and it sold different pieces to different people and ended up with this 12 acres over here. And so I just made a video yesterday about this one down here, and then this is the one I'm showing you today, and then probably tomorrow I'll show this one. Um, so we got this road, and this road has there's easements in the county records going out in the south boundary of this thing and the north boundary of it, and then I made easements going down the middle so you can access this thing without crossing someone else's property. So that's your property. So if we zoom out, there's a homestead down to the south. I think there might even be. Now they're all solared up. I don't know if there's any power lines close. There probably aren't any power lines. You probably build your own, right? Blank slate, make it happen. So these people have some different animal enclosures going on, and there's little roads running around the area, but there's not very many homesteads. Just a couple homesteads, and then the bigger roads over here. And then if you go north on that road on the 191, you get up to a little town called McNeil, and you've got I think McNeil's got like a little elementary school, and there's a gas station it looks like, and yeah, so McNeil School District 55. There's a post office, so you got a post office and a school. So that's like your daily route there. Um, and then if you want to get to more supplies, you go down south, you go down to Douglas. It's like 30 miles or something as you drive around and stuff. But you get down to Douglas, and they've got Walmart and grocery stores and all kinds of supplies and everything. Then if you want to go across the border to Mexico, you can get doctors and dentists and all that kind of stuff for a lot cheaper than you can in the US. If you go west a little bit on the 80, you get to Bisbee, and they've got Home Depot, and you can get supplies. You can buy shingles and a sink and a plumbing and screws and tools and everything else to go make your homestead happen. So there, labor, supplies, food, everything right in the area. Um, so let's zoom out from that. We've got this on the property or on the listing here. I've got the buy it now button. I just got it set up so you can go check out on there. Where you put your title information, what name you want to own the property in, what tax address, so like where do you want the taxes to go for this property, future tax bills. I make sure all the taxes are paid up when I sell it to you. I pay for the recording fees and everything, get it into your name. So it's just the $14.99, no other fees involved. So get your tax address in there for future taxes. You don't want to miss those bills. And then your contact information in case I have any questions, and just some click this disclaimer stuff, and put your credit card, debit card, bank account information in there, and the property's yours. You can start using it the same day. It'll take me a little bit of time to get it recorded in your name. Eventually you get the paperwork, And so there you go. So we've got GPS coordinates on the website. If you want to go see this thing, click on it in your phone and it'll give you driving directions out to the property. If you want to look at it on the computer, you click on this and it'll open up different interactive maps. But this map at the top of the page I think is the best because it's already got the lot lines on there. And if you want to go 3D on the thing, we could do that too. I'm pretty sure it's pretty flat here. I like to do 3D when it's there's more topography to something to show you, but let's just make sure. So hit the little Google button down in the left corner of any of the maps on ruralvacantland.com. And then when this comes up, if you have it open in Chrome, like the web browser Chrome on a computer, and you hold down the control button, you can go 3D. So it doesn't show the lot lines anymore, but it's right in this area. And so if we go 3D on it, you can start looking around and you'll see there's Leslie Canyon National Preserve and some of those mountains up here. It looks like nice hiking and streams and trees and stuff up in the mountains to go check out, take the dog to, ride a horse up there. So properties in here, there's no real topography on this land. I mean, you get there'll probably be some little roll to it, but not like anything you're going to have to worry about. There's the mountains. You're going to be looking at mountains to the west. To the south, I think it's pretty flat. Well, that's to the north. Somehow I messed up the view. So the north, there might be a couple mountains up there. Like on a really clear day, you'll see them. To the south, I think it's pretty flat looking down the valley. But if I can get this to work, yeah, that's south. So you might see some south, a little bit. And then west, I think you'll see the backside of Dragoon Mountains, if I can get that right. That might be over here. It's going blurry on me. It'll catch up, but you can go play with that on your computer. And so I think you'll see mountains to the west and to the east. To the west is the backside of Dragoon Mountains. To the east, it's Leslie Canyon National Preserve up in the mountains there. So mountains on either side, and then valley north and valley south, which I think makes it a nice setting. Okay, so we've got, I think I covered all the basics. And if you want to look for the other properties that are next to it, there's a couple ways to do that. And so you can do this with any of the different properties in the website. You could cut and paste the APN number, and you could put it into the search. There's a search down at the bottom of the page. Here's a search. If you put that in the search box, it'll pull up all the properties that were from that same parent. The other way of doing it is to do the map search. So here's the different properties there, and you just look for the ones that are for sale, and you'll see the ones that are next to it. You can look at the maps and see. The other way of doing it is, it'll take a while to load, but the map search that's on the screen here, you hit the map search button that's right up at the top of the screen, and the map pops out. It takes a bit to load, that's why I'm not doing it. And then you can zoom into that area of the map, and you can look at all the ones that are for sale or sold around that area. You can look at the ones that are sold and see what prices they sold for. I think a lot of the ones in the area sold for more than the price of these ones that I'm asking $14.99 for. I know they did because I sold them at higher prices because people love this area and they go for it. I just have a couple and just want to move them. So take a look at the website, grab these ones up, go have fun with them. Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.